I'm Jason, one of the instructors at Krav Maga Self-Defense. Let's talk weapons. We'll have a series on weapons. First, we'll look at the stick or stick-type weapons. They can be common objects or actual sticks. That are pretty much used with force, like an impact weapon, blunt force type of attack. So here we have a stick here of, obviously, with the help of Morgan, it's a little more long range because you have all this extra reach, when launching your attack. The basic sort of movements with a stick is there's swings, right? So you can go diagonal swings, horizontal swings, high or low. You can also stab or poke with a stick. And there's also this short type blunt attack with a stick. That sort of bayonet style attacks with the stick. You can also sort of like a cricket bat style from low to upward. One hand, two hands. So those are the different attacks that can be done with a stick. Now the physics with this, the concept being, the most dangerous or powerful part of the stick would be that farthest end, right? Well, aside from the obvious that people will tend to aim to hit the target with that sort of end, right? Because that's the range. We got Morgan here helping us. As, let's say it's a circular type of attack, or this part of the stick is the one that travels the most distance, right? If you look at the circle, that's the circumference. It travels the most distance. Therefore, it's accelerating more and travels faster compared to the other parts of the weapon. So faster to slower, smaller radius. Therefore, this has the most force on the impact. And one of the typical ones, baseball bat, right? What makes this even more dangerous is you have that fatter part on the bigger part at the edge, so there's more mass on that. Or mass times acceleration, force. Okay? So that's pretty much the most dangerous part with stick type blunt part objects. So this is also why when we defend against these type of attacks, we burst in as quickly as possible. So just to simulate, right? This is the most, with Morgan here, this is the most dangerous position he can be with regard to my baseball swing. Right there, to his face. This part is the heaviest, it's got the most leverage, it's at the end, traveling the most distance, accelerating, therefore producing the most force out of this whole sort of mechanism. Boom. So that's the farthest part, that's the most dangerous zone. If Morgan here would burst in, and I'll just walk up. See, the stick will probably be out of the shot, but this is where he wants to be in terms of range. He wants to burst in, when we defend, burst in and keep it close. Of course, if I'm facing you, you see me lining up for that baseball swing, you want to burst in and stop me right before I swing. Why? That's when I'm just starting to build up power. I don't have the momentum yet. If you stop me while I'm here, this is the height of my swing. So as I start to swing, Low power, increasing, 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 maximum power, and then decreasing again, just like a follow through as I swing back. So you want to burst in, stop my arms at this point, or you come in a little later in that sort of path that I'm traveling, and as the force dissipates, somewhere else, but never here in the middle where it's going to be the height of power of my swing. So, with different perspectives, distance is your friend, but it could be shorter distance is your friend, and with the other topics we'll take up, longer distance could also be your friend. To learn more KMG self-defense techniques, train with us at Krav Maga selfdefense.com.au.